Hello everyone, my name is Marian May Javier and I'm going to present The Story of an Hour by Kate Chopin. Kate Chopin's biography. Kate Chopin was an American author of short stories and novels based on Louisiana. One of her stories, The Story of an Hour, represents her mother's life, Elysia O'Flaherty, for also being young and submissive to her husband. Here is the story. At the beginning of the story, Richards and Josephine believe they must break the news of Brantley Maillard's death to Louis Maillard as gently as possible for the sake of Louis' weak heart. Richards and Josephine, however, cares about Louis Maillard's future, so Josephine knocked the door and told Louis everything about Brantley's death. Mrs. Maillard struggles with a piece of new knowledge coming at her, and she succumbs to the realization that she is free and that she is glad. After the tragedy of changing emotions of grief and abandonment, Mrs. Maillard is so overwhelmed by her feeling of freedom that she can barely whisper. Brantley comes through the door unaware of the accident that supposedly has claimed his life. Louise came out from her room and shocked by her husband. She screams and falls down dead. The doctors who examined her afterwards say that her weak heart could not bear the sudden joy. Let us know now about the author's purpose. Kate Chopin was informing us that even though many marriages appear to be happy, sometimes they were wrought with oppression and sadness. She includes irony to make us understand how priceless freedom is and what power it holds. What is the theme in the story? This story is unusual in that it allows a character to explore the feelings beyond grief or loss that one might have if a loved one died. Mrs. Maillard's complex reaction to the news of her husband's death speaks to the terrible, almost welcome freedom a tragedy can bring. What is the symbol in this story? Death is the action or fact of dying or being killed. In the story, the fear of death hovers over the Maillard's house. It means that death is determined to take one of the Maillard's life that day, and it just ends up picking a different one than was originally thought. Lastly, what is the tone in the story? The story's tone is ironic since someone brushes off the notions of love and even the best of marriage for the glorious idea of pure freedom. Thank you, everyone!